Let's dive right into the types of people INFJs can't tolerate. First up, the narcissist. INFJs find it challenging to establish a connection with these individuals, primarily because narcissists lack the empathy that INFJs hold in high regard. The self-centeredness of narcissists sharply contradicts with the altruistic nature of INFJs, leading to a significant conflict that is difficult to resolve. This contrasting nature often results in INFJs feeling exhausted and misunderstood. Therefore, we can confidently state that narcissists are personalities that INFJs have a hard time tolerating. Next up is the chronic liar. INFJs value honesty and authenticity above all else. They treasure transparent relationships and open communication, so it becomes a real challenge when they encounter those who constantly lie or manipulate the truth. The chronic liar's deception erodes the trust INFJs place in them, causing deep-seated discomfort and often leading to the dissolution of the relationship. The twisting of truth and the deceit that characterizes the chronic liar is something INFJs find hard to stomach. In essence, the chronic liar is a type that INFJs find hard to stomach. Third on our list is the superficial. INFJs are seekers of depth. They yearn for profound conversations and relationships that go beyond the surface. Their inquisitive nature and drive for authenticity often clash with the shallow nature of superficial individuals. These are the folks who prioritize appearances, status, and material possessions over meaningful connections and personal growth. This lack of depth and genuine substance can be frustrating and draining for INFJs. Therefore, the superficial is another type INFJs find hard to endure. Coming up fourth is the unempathetic. INFJs, with their deep sense of empathy, find it challenging to connect with those who can't grasp the essence of understanding others. Imagine a person who can't fathom the emotions, perspectives, or difficulties of others. This lack of empathy, this inability to walk in another's shoes, creates a chasm that INFJs find hard to bridge. It's like trying to blend oil with water. It just doesn't work. Hence, the unempathetic is a type INFJs will not tolerate. Fifth on our list is the aggressively ambitious. INFJs, known for their preference for harmony and balance, often find themselves feeling uneasy around those who display aggressive ambition. This discomfort can stem from witnessing ambition that disregards the well-being of others, as this goes against the INFJ's inherent values. They prefer collaboration over competition, and they value the collective good over individual success. In conclusion, the aggressively ambitious is a type INFJs find hard to put up with. Sixth on our list is the judgmental. These are the folks who jump to conclusions, who critique without comprehension. They're the people who make snap decisions about others without making an effort to understand them. And for INFJs, this can be especially grating. You see, INFJs are typically open and accepting individuals. They value understanding and empathy, and believe that everyone has their own story, their own path. They understand that it's important to see the world from another's perspective before making any judgments. So when they encounter someone who's quick to judge and criticize without taking the time to understand, it goes against their very nature. It's like a clash of values, a clashing of worlds. It's a kind of intolerance that INFJs find hard to bear. So the judgmental is another type that INFJs can't stand. Finally, the seventh type of person INFJs can't tolerate is the insensitive. These people are often oblivious to the feelings of others, and this disregard can be particularly grating for the empathetic INFJ. INFJs are highly sensitive to the emotions of those around them. They can feel the joy, the pain, the anger that others experience. They have an innate ability to tune into the emotional frequencies of their surroundings. This sensitivity is a double-edged sword, making them great listeners and friends. But it can also make them susceptible to emotional exhaustion, especially when dealing with insensitive individuals. The insensitive are those who fail to recognize or respect the feelings of others. They may dismiss the emotions of others as unimportant, or they may simply be unaware of the emotional undercurrents that INFJs naturally perceive. This lack of emotional intelligence can be deeply distressing for INFJs, who value emotional connection and understanding above all else. The insensitive can seem cold and unfeeling to the INFJ. Their lack of regard for others' feelings can come across as callous or uncaring, and this is something that INFJs find hard to reconcile with their own deeply empathetic natures. To sum up, the insensitive is a personality type that INFJs struggle to tolerate. Remember, understanding and accepting different personalities is key to harmonious relationships.